Hello, welcome to this quick demonstration of unfolding of the square. So once you have a cube, the cube has four sides, it has four squares, and the relationship between a square and a circle is very prominent as the market unfolds. Now we should be doing this using a square chart, but we can also do this on a non-squared chart. So what we are looking at is at the beginning of a new day, which is right here around midnight, we start tracking visually big bars. Now you should be doing this on a 369 frequency of time here, which means 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, and so on. So once we find the first impulse after midnight, we're going to place that tool initially there and see where market is going to vibrate. So for that, we're going to activate a tool called multi-square bar. Nothing to say here, all the math is done. So what we're going to do, we have one active hotspot which we have identified. Now this is a 15-minute chart. In the beginning, when the market has opened up, we have to make sure that the hotspot is placed exactly on the bar, not anywhere else. As you move bar by bar, you can see the structure is going to come alive. So we are looking at this structure, this impulse move happened, where is that going to go? So you can think about a square or a cube or a box, and you have a ping pong ball hitting all the sides of the cube. Each side is a square. So these are the principles of reflection. As you get inside the cube and you throw something inside the cube and it vibrates. And what we are looking for is the unfolding of the structure. This can also be used at midpoint of a circle is right here where market might turn, and you can see market is reacting to these levels. So if this is the relationship of square and a circle, this is where the overflow of price takes place. So this one gave us an estimated idea if market is going to come with sellers. You can see some selling tails on top. And then the market opens again a little later, but we saw some more reactions coming in. Now the color of the bar doesn't matter. Is it we are looking for big bars. So this is again a big bar found on the top. Even though it was a bullish bar, it was exhaustion bar and all the fantasy names you can call it, but there was an event which expressed the intention of volume, and we use that to generate our square. So market went back to the square, edge of the square, and bounced again. All right, so now we find a very big bar, as you can see here. If you see a very big bar, you may not have the structure finish the same day. It may finish the next day. So this big bar, you can see the market encapsulated in the same circle itself, right here and right here. Now you can use some oscillators to describe this phenomena along with this unfolding of structures. On the top, we see some one big bar again, and we put our structure again here, and it goes to the square and gets reflected again. And you can see when it hits the middle of this two circle overlap, energy is unleashed. And this is also timing the market. There's a lot more going on in the structural representation of the market. Let's go here. We saw we have a change of energy. The next day is formulated and we see a big bar. We put it here. So market is attracted to these squares. Right here you can see, and gets reflected again. All right, so we saw something up again here. And it goes back to the same square. I mean, this was an overflowing segment. Now, why this is overflowing? Because there's a triangle sitting here, which I will show you in the upcoming series. So this is how, if you saw Gann's book covers, he has a square, circle, and a triangle. And he's trying to tell you the unfolding of the structures from a certain point. And we are giving you that information on intraday, daily, hourly. It doesn't matter because we're using the right science behind it. So here we see another one, a big bar came up. So you may have put it here. We saw what's going on. And then we have it put it here. Oh, sorry, the big bars. Right there. So this is where market is getting into the square, got some stop out here at the circular top, came back down, went up again. Now this is a very large bar which will be reflecting itself later on in coming days, because all these squares are folding. Cubes are unfolding, squares inside squares are unfolding, square energy is shifted into circles and triangles. And we are trying to represent that in a two-dimensional structure. This is where we have to understand lots more than what we can. So this big bar, you can see if I put it on the big bar, it stopped it at half the square because it was way too large. And it couldn't get to the second square, it just collapsed at the half point. But what we can do, if you look at this closely, the next bar is a 50% of this big bar right here, but it is also been pushed by the buyers. So we can, this is also pretty big. Maybe that is the next thing we can try and see where it takes us. And it takes us to the square. And this is where we are, bouncing from squares and the circle interaction. This is how you need to understand the depths of understanding, depths of Gann's mind, what he was after. And you cannot see and understand what Gann was up to unless you understand what he was studying. That is the key to unfolding the mysteries of Gann and the structure of the market. Thank you.